They watch my videos, so that's awesome. All right, so let's get into it. All right, 11, 13, 20. Okay. All right, guys, welcome to Beats YouTube videos. I got a video going right now. I do these live on stream. So we're about to get into Hanzo. He's a defensive character. I'm going to show you his abilities real quick before we start playing at the practice range. Left click, you hold it down to draw your bow back and then release. His ultimate is the Dragon Strike, which is the two twin dragons that circle that kind of act as like a giant AoE area to attack people. His Scatter Arrow, which a lot of people in the forums complain about, but it's basically you shoot an arrow and it does exactly what it says. It splits into multiple other arrows and ricochets and hits units. So if you can't directly hit somebody, that's a good ability. Sonic Arrow is your left shift. Basically, when you shoot that down, it's going to show a radius, and you're going to be able to see targets through walls. Now, you won't be able to hit them through the walls, but you'll know that they're coming around a corner. And also, he has a passive wall climb, just like his brother, Genji, who is an attack character that we already did do a video on. The Shimada brothers, I believe it is. Something like that. I hope I didn't butcher it too bad. But we're going to get into it right now. We're going to go and show you his moves. Now, I will tell you that the most effective way to use Hanzo on his attacks is you want the bow fully drawn, okay? And if you'll notice, like I'm going to put this right on dude's head, the dot, right? Now, I'm close enough to where it's accurate enough, but if they're really far away, you know, you're really going to want to aim it up, like so, right? Like I'm not going to probably hit this guy. Let's see. I did hit him in the head still. So you can see that the range of a headshot is you know, it's right there. It's up a little, down a little, but it's going to be up more because obviously with an arrow, the drop rate is more than a bullet. So if you're using somebody, say like McCree, you're not going to have any drop rate, where Hanzo's definitely got some drop rate. Okay, so again, headshot range, if you look, I'm going to put the second dot. Let's see. Now, see, that's above his head. So even if you're like halfway through, bam, it's going to hit the top of his head. Same with this dude. Boom. Same thing, right? So his wall climb. So when I hold spacebar down, it's gonna climb walls. Now if I hit like an edge like that, it's just gonna fall down, right? But like an effective thing like that, right? Boom. I want to get up on this ledge. I'm there. Boom. Hit that dude in the head. Now the cool thing about Hanzo is he's definitely more effective at far distances, right? Oh, that was a good shot. But if you get close on somebody, you can still shoot them in the face, you know, if they know you're not there. But if somebody sees you, they're going to obviously dodge your attack, right? You're not going to be able to draw your bows quick. Now, what I will show you is sometimes depending on, you know, where you're at, okay? Like if I'm far away, if I shoot, like I just pull the left click, I'm not drawing it back. I'm literally just left clicking, right? So you see the distance on this, right? So if you aim right, that wasn't me at all. That was the AI bot killing them. But let's find a stationary target so I can kind of show you what I'm talking about. What you can do is you can actually, you know, like this. Like watch this. I hit dude in the chest, right? So as you can see, without it fully drawn, I'm still only get about half health on a drop arrow that's not fully drawn. Boom. Okay. And not even if you see what I'm saying? So it's going to be about 2 to 3 arrows, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now if you watch when I pull it, have it fully drawn, this is a headshot. He's going to die. He's dead. That's it. So if you're running away from somebody and you're just not going to be effective, because if you're crazy like me and get nervous, which is what I do, which I'm probably like the more real player than some of these crazy dudes you see with Hanzo. I'll try to just pull some shots like that real quick and get around a corner. I mean, because by the time you've pulled and drawn your bow, it's probably not gonna hit unless your accuracy is that sick, right? Oh, see, like that guy who's moving targets. Boom. And see, I hit that guy in the back of the head. I wasn't fully drawn bow yet. Yep. So what I'm going to show you now is his shift click. Okay. When I left shift, as you can see, it's pulsing, right? So you'll know it's activated. If you look at my arrow, okay, you see how it's just the head of the arrow. Watch the tip changes. It's a circle and it's pulsing, right? So let's show you what this does. I'm not going to hit a target. So you can see the enemies through the walls and know that they're coming around a corner and just pop them in the head, right? No quad kill. So again, I'm not the best, most accurate shooter when it comes to Hanzo and snipers. I'm sure if I practice with them and if I mained them more or I played them more in arcade or something, I might get better. I know what I'm more effective with. But if you're really good at being a sniper and being long range, I would say Hanzo's probably one of the better characters you want to try. You know, him and Widowmaker and Anna are probably going to be your best 3 snipers in the game. I hope I'm not missing anybody, but Hanzo's more of your defense sniper, along with Widowmaker, and then Anna is a support character. So Hanzo's definitely effective. The other thing I want to show you is scatter shot, right? So I got a bunch of enemies at the end of a row down there, right? Like, see that pillar that's in the way right there? And let's say I can't see them, but I know I might be able to hit them if I had some sort of AoE. Well, scatter arrow is going to be your AoE, okay? So if you can't directly shoot somebody in the face and they're behind a pillar like that, you could draw this back, right? Hopefully I hit a target. And as you can see, the shot's ricocheting. There's a chance it's going to ricochet and hit him in the face. There's also a chance you're going to miss. I will say that I've been on the bad side of, you know, a Hanzo just, you know, me being behind a wall here, right? Like, I know there's a Hanzo on this other side of this wall over there, right? And I get behind here, and then he scatter shots his wall back here and ends up hitting me. And sometimes you could die from it depending on where your health is at and how lucky his shot is, okay? So that's your scatter, that's your E key. It's this standard, and obviously just like every other ability, you can reconfigure it. So boom. Yeah, see, I didn't hit shit with that. I don't get lucky on my scatter or shots at all like some of these kids. So what I'm going to show you now is his ultimate, his twin dragon deal, right? So I got 4 characters down here, right? And or maybe I'm standing right in the pathway of this guy, but like those characters down there, boom. So it's going to create this big circle. Look, boom. So these 3 were back here, but the one was through there. So now if the whole team was up in there, and let's see if I can get my special back up. If you know the teams in a whole area, it's a great AoE team killing ability. I've seen multiple Hanzos get double, triple, quad kills all the time. You can even get a 5 and 6 person team kill if you're so fortunate and the team is that dumb that they're that clustered together and grouped up, right? So he has a really strong ultimate in the game, in my opinion, if you're really good with him. I've been on the bad side of the Dragon Strike, and I could tell you that it definitely sucks, especially if you're trying to get out of the way, if you're in a narrow hallway and there's not a lot of room because it's just so wide, right? And the cool thing about it is, like, let's say I'm behind this wall and I'm fighting an enemy team, right? And I see through the wall that the team's over there. Well, I can just, boom, I can pull it out, bam, I can hit the whole team. And then sometimes what I'll do too, and what you'll see a lot of players do when they do that, and they know the enemy team's down there, and let's say there's an exit like right down there, they'll start firing arrows down there because they know the team's going to run out, or at least maybe try to run out that one exit that's available. So if you can scare them out as like a scare tactic, you can also have the potential to shoot them in the face as well. Just don't have as bad a shot as I do in doorways. And see, I didn't draw all those arrows. Just if you can remember to draw your arrow all the way back, it is the most effective versus not drawing your arrow back. Now, I've seen a few moves, a couple tips, like let's say this guy's back here, right? And I see him shoot me. I can jump, boom, rotate, boom. Bam, saw that was perfect. I did that good, luckily. Luckily for the video, I did that perfect. I could never do that again in a million years. But as you saw, I ran up the wall, turned around, boom, and then hit that guy right in the head. Like I said, I probably won't be able to do that again in a million years. Yeah, see, I keep shooting it right above his head. If you have it drawn, I don't think it matters. Oh, yeah. Actually, it does matter. It's already drawn if you have it. That's weird. Let me check. Yeah, it's already drawn. So if you go to climb a wall and it's already drawn, boom. I guess it's already drawn back. That's kind of cool. I never knew that myself. Learned something new in my own videos, right? So that's something cool to do. Another thing I've seen before, and you can try this, is Hanzo's arrows are arrows, right? So what I mean by that is this game is super effective on kind of mimicking what their weapon would actually do. And what that means too is I'm not going to be able to do it in here because this is bad, because there's a roof. But if you're in a map with no ceilings, you can shoot your arrows straight up. Let me see if I can get up here. No, there's that ledge. But there's something cool I've seen Hanzo mains do before. Let me see if I can get over here. Let me see if I can get out of this rocky situation into an open area. But what I've seen him do, I don't think I can make that jump. Dang. No, I definitely can't make that jump. Let me see if I can. No, I killed myself. But what I was going to show you is if you can shoot in the air, right? Like, see how you can shoot in the air? If there's an area where you can just shoot straight up in the sky, so a lot of entrances, like let's pretend this was the entrance to the enemy team, right? I've seen Hanzo's literally aim your mouse directly straight up, boom. Go like this, draw arrows all the way back. Let's say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you jump out and you get someplace else. Those arrows come straight back down. And I have seen dudes get headshots because the arrow comes straight down and hits people right in the head, just like that. And get kills. And if you're in an open map and you're behind a wall like this and you know somebody's coming, but you can't see around a turn or something like that, and you do the same thing and they come, boom, they're going to run into your arrows. It sounds hella cheesy, and it is, but I've seen dudes get kills that way. Real talk. So, do my ultimate again. Show you guys the ultimate some more. I would say Hanzo's definitely a cool character to play. His special goes through walls. That's super beneficial. Again, with him, you want to be more distance if you can be, and be unseen. And that way, you're more effective on your sniper shots, right? Because that's the whole point of being a sniper, is to be unseen and then get somebody like, boom, headshot. Well, not like that, but I'm not like that either. Apparently, moving targets for me suck. But if they're still on the other end, Hanzo's super effective, man. You can get awesome headshots with him. He's a really fun character to play. I wish I was better with him. Again, I try to play characters that I feel I'm better with, I'm more effective with. Because when I do play competitive, I try to be effective for the team. That's one thing to remember. A lot of people like to actually, Hanzo's a good prime example. A lot of people get salty because somebody will be what they consider a Hanzo main, which means that's the character they play the most and they feel they're the best with, but in reality, they're not good with them, and they end up costing the team a match. So, definitely go with team comp, but I will say Hanzo is a really effective defensive character, and if you like sniping, he's definitely somebody you want to go with. I would say for close range, probably not the most effective character in close quarters combat, but if you want to be ranged and you like the whole sniper deal, then Hanzo's for you. I can't reiterate that enough, I guess. Don't forget to leave comments on my YouTube videos. Hit me up on YouTube. You can look me up, Beats4 President. You can find me that way. You can also find me just by searching Overwatch videos, how to play certain characters. Again, Mo Mondays, I do videos on my Twitch channel. And this Monday, we got a Hanzo video for everybody. So thanks for tuning in. Make sure you catch my streams. Make sure you check out my YouTube channel. Peace.